morning folks, good morning. Welcome to another beautiful day here on the east coast of Scotland. We've moved on to, what day are we on today? Tuesday now. We're here at Crawton, Falshawk. It'll be east coast road trip today. Just came to see if there's any water on the waterfall, but there's actually really not much water here today at all. A bit disappointing, but always nice to come and visit. So let me just show you around. Right, there we have it folks, there's the waterfall. Not much water on it today unfortunately. I need to come back maybe in the winter time. We've had loads and loads of rain. I had a bit of a storm there a couple of days ago and I thought there might be a bit more water on it because of the rain, but nope. Pretty feeble today actually, but still stunning. Look at it, beautiful setting. Absolutely stunning setting. There we go, there's the waterfall here at Crawton, just down from Stonehaven and Catterline. We'll head down to Catterline just shortly. Have a wee wander right here first of all. But yeah, beautiful, stunning place. Let me just show you the houses up here. So there's the waterfall. These are the houses up here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful houses. Very peaceful down here. Right, there's a look for some whales over here. See if there's anything in the sea. A bit choppy, mind you. We'll have a little walk along here. Seems we're in the area folks, just up to the kind of path up there which goes all the way along the cliffside to the hide. You can sit and watch all the wildlife. This time of year I don't think there's too much going on. If you come here about May time, I think it's about May, it is so noisy with all the guillemots and you've got puffins and all sorts of birds up here, and it's unbelievably noisy. They're all here to mate and kind of do what they've got to do, and it's some sight because the cliffs up here are so steep. You've probably seen this on my video before, but I'll go and quickly show you while I'm here. They've got massive cliff drops down to the water, and so depending on the time of year you can get your dolphins and whales here as well. I've seen a couple of whales here and a few dolphins, but it's like anywhere, it is the luck of the draw folks, whether you see them or not. Beautiful day though, look at that sky. It's pure blue. Right, so while we're walking up here, Sunday there we went down to Liverpool again, Anfield, to watch Liverpool versus Man United. So, very disappointing game. Liverpool played terrible, our big signings didn't do anything. Salah didn't do anything. It was like watching statues folks. It was a boring game. Well, not boring, but it was a frustrating game. Man U went 1-0 up, then we clawed it back to 1-1 late on in the second half, and I did think we were going to get a second goal quite quickly. We hit the post and the bar 3 times, and then Man U scored with kind of a few minutes to go. Then it was like 8 minutes at injury time, but still not good enough folks. So we're going through a bad phase. We're not getting the money's worth from our big signings. Don't know what's happening. We're playing again tonight, Eintracht Frankfurt in the Champions League, so that's going to be an interesting one to see what happens. But it's always a good day out. We had a lot more time this time. We got there with a couple hours to spare, so we went to Georgie Porgy's, which is like a burger bar just opposite Anfield. That's all like Liverpool themed, so that was good. Had a look around the shop, a huge big Liverpool shop. Got myself a couple of little treats, and then just basically went in, had a pint, and then there's something about when they play You'll Never Walk Alone and you're standing there with your scarves. I just get a lump in my throat every time. It's just, I don't know, it's just a very emotional place to go and experience that. But yeah, disappointing result. It was a long drive home after a result like that, but hey ho, we've been another game off the checklist. The more games you get, the easier it is to get tickets, because it's a total lottery, folks, total lottery. But it was good, it was good. Right, the helicopter went flying by there, caught me off guard. Right, there you go. This, you can see I'm always scared to film this because it's quite near the edge. You see these big cliff faces and the big caves and things there. So I'm going to walk along, and there's a wee bench up there. Can you see it on camera? I think that's it there. I'm going to sit there and see how high it is. Very high. You get a better view from up here. Just excuse my shadow. Right, and that goes right in. And it's hard to make out on camera how steep and how big that actually is, folks. It is huge. Right, there you go. You can get a scale now if there's two people walking over the top of how big this actually is. There's lots of pigeons and seagulls flying about today for some reason. But yeah, look. There's a couple of human beings, and there's the ridge you've got to walk over. And up there, that's the bench I'm going to try and get to. Just there, so you can see as we zoom out, it's quite high. So on this side we've got a picnic table where you can have your lunch. It's got a wee plaque on it. What does it say? The memory of you, Ewan W. Wright. And there's another little bench here you can sit on as well. I don't know if you can see how steep that is down there. Slightly higher than Arbroath cliffs, just a tad. Right, we'll make our way along to this bench, and that's us, folks. You can go right all the way along, but see, this time of year there's not an awful lot to see. So I'll just go as far as this bench, and then that'll do us. Right, so right underneath us now is the sea cave. I must go right back into the field. So eventually one day this will all cave in, and it'll be like a massive hole in the ground. But this is where it is. It's just a narrow path, and then right underneath us is the cave. And that's where we're going, just there. So there's a sign there for puffins that way. You see them nesting under the cliffs, and only you see these cliffs are just absolutely rammed with noise and thousands of birds, but today we've got nothing. Very quiet. Right, so here's the bench. I'll just sit down here and enjoy the sunshine and make the most of this fine weather. It's about 10 degrees today. Shorts are still on. This is what you see up here, folks. It worries me. Young kids running about. I mean, young kids. Look, if you can see that on the camera again. Where are they? Yeah, look. Two very young kids just running. See, that'll give me the fear. Right, just sat there for about half an hour, just chilled, watching the seas, took some pictures, took some videos. Very nice. So I'm just going to head back to the car now and head about 2 miles along the road to Catterline, see if we can get stopped there, and we'll go down to the little harbour bit. It's very picturesque down there as well, so try and grab a few photos down there, and then we're going to head down to John's Haven and try and grab a wee lobster roll and a coffee before the clouds come over and the sun goes away. So that's the plan. So next stop, Catterline. Right folks, dolphin alert, dolphin alert. There's a few of them down there again. I don't know if you can see them on camera. Always hard to get. Of course, you can just see them right in the middle there. It's quite hard to make out with the waves, but I think it's 3 or 4 of them in the middle of the picture there. And there's 2 or 3 actually swimming just round about. Well, that was an unexpected bonus, folks. Always worth watching the seas because you just never know. You just never know when they're going to appear. That was about 8 or 10, I think, then 3 separate kind of pods. So that was awesome. Take them off the list. Right, we have arrived here at Catterline. Managed to get a space in the car park at the top there, so just going to walk down. Tide's kind of in a wee bit. Sometimes we'll walk all the way around there, but today we'll just go down to the harbour. And just there's a wee bench you can just sit on and watch the world go by. Got the binoculars because you get seals here sometimes. Of course, there's a pebble beach here. You get that lovely sound of the water on the pebbles. Hey folks, we have loads of seals. Again, I don't think the camera can pick them up, but there's 2 or 3 in the water and there's some just basking way over there. So I'm going to try and zoom in. You can actually hear them from here, but I don't think the camera's going to pick it up because the zoom's not that good. There. I think there's maybe 30 seals I can see. About 4 in the water, about 30, 40 odd on the wee island. It's just so nice here, folks, that sun glistening off the water. It's reminds me of Greece a little bit, one of the Greek islands. It's, you get a quiet little harbour like this, little boats. There's no boats here, but sometimes here you get like nice little boats in, but it's just got a very Greek feel. There's a little seafood restaurant on the top of the hill there, the Creole Inn. I think that's still open. A couple of little arty shops. There's a famous artist from Catterline. She's got a bench and an art studio up there, I think. It's lovely. It's really, really nice here. So up here you've got 2 little benches. I've got here the Joan Ardsley. Now is this the artist I think it was on about, maybe? Joan Ardsley. Arbroath 6 October 2021. I think I shall paint here. Yes, she was the painter, yes. She was the famous painter here in Catterline. I didn't know that was there, folks. So that's new. There she is. Yeah, go check out her paintings. A lot of paintings here in Catterline. Yeah, so a nice couple of benches here to sit on and see the wee monument, which is really nice. And what a view. It's just so nice, folks. It's so nice. That's the Seal Island, just that one there. With the binos, you can see quite clearly. Right, let's just have a wee seat beside Joan. Ah, this is so nice. I'm enjoying this, folks. Just put my feet up and just chilling. I've got my old boots on today. I'm just going to zoom in, folks, to see if you can see the top of the Toad Hills Lighthouse in the distance there. I'll try and zoom in best I can. That's Toad Hills Lighthouse, just around the next bay. You can get down to it, it's just a very narrow road down, but there's not really anywhere to park and nowhere to really walk, I don't think so. Right, so we've got another little bothy kind of thing here on a picnic table. Again, fantastic views. So I think this is maybe a private little bothy, but some sort of barbecue here. So again, another nice seat. Right, you get a better view now actually of the lighthouse. Let me just zoom in again. There you go, the lighthouse. So, very enjoyable hour just spent here at Catterline, just chilling, watching the seals. Very nice. Right, so back to the car, and we'll try and get down to John's Haven, see if there's any lobster rolls left. Right folks, we're at the lobster shop. Disaster, there's no lobster rolls left. However, she's going to make me up a special lobster toasty. So that'll be a bit different, so we'll see what that's like. So that'll be a bit interesting. And and a coffee. So I'm just going to sit here in the sun and enjoy the sea. Right, we have an empty tray. Delicious folks, absolutely delicious. Expensive, but delicious. There's nobody here apart from me. Amazing. Right, let's find the bin. Right, we'll nip into John's Haven stores. Can't come here, not going there. And that's us folks, we'll head down road. Right, so that's £20 back into the John's Haven community, what with the lobster shop and John's Haven stores. Couldn't get to Starfish Studios because it was shut, but we've done a piece. Put some money back in the community. So we're going to head home now. It's been a beautiful day. We're going to have one final stop at Ferry Den, just my usual. We'll just check that out there for a while. I like to sit there and actually edit my videos. I tend to edit my videos now either Ferry Den or just sitting down Arbroath, down at the cliffs. That's my editing space now, rather than doing it in the house. So yeah, I might just sit there and edit this video or maybe the video before, and then we'll head home. So yeah, I'll see you at Ferry Den, folks. So, Ferry Den, folks. I've just edited this video. I'll just bung this little bit at the end, and that's all done. Nice little way to end the night. It's about 5:10 now, so we're going to head home and just watch a bit of TV. Liverpool's playing again tonight against Eintracht Frankfurt, so no doubt we'll be watching that. Hopefully play a bit better. But anyway, that's today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. I certainly had a nice little day. Back to work tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next adventure, which will be not too sure. Oh, I filmed a couple of days ago the mysterious dome of Stonehaven. That's coming up soon. That'll be maybe the weekend, that video, so stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up for likes, thumbs down for if you don't like the video, and subscribe if you want to, share, and that's all, folks. We'll see you very soon. Bye bye.